What Nigerians are seeing right now is a mix of fear, anger, confusion, and serious questions that have no easy answers. Across many northern communities, people are talking about renewed attacks, sudden movements of violent groups, arrests that happen quietly, and reports that some key players are now under pressure. The big issue is not just that insecurity is still with us, but that people are beginning to ask who really benefits from this long problem and why it has taken so long to control it. Reports from different parts of the country suggest that security forces are increasing operations. Some camps have been disrupted, some supply routes blocked, and some individuals linked to these violent networks have been picked up for questioning. That is where the idea of on the run is coming from. It does not mean the problem is finished. It means pressure is rising. And when pressure rises, those who have been hiding behind power, money, or influence begin to feel exposed. Now, this is where the conversation becomes very sensitive. Many Nigerians are openly asking if some powerful figures, especially in the north, have over the years looked the other way. While communities suffered, some people believe that insecurity has been used as a tool to control land, to control votes, or to protect illegal interests. These are strong claims, and they must be treated carefully. Not every elite person is guilty. Not every leader is involved. But it is also fair to say that insecurity of this scale cannot survive for this long without some form of protection, silence, or failure. At high levels, what makes the situation more serious is that ordinary people are the ones paying the price. Parents are scared to send their children to school. Farmers are afraid to go to their farms. Businesses are closing early. Young people are growing up around fear. And that fear slowly becomes normal. This is why emotions are high. And this is why headlines online sound very strong. At this point, if you are finding this breakdown clear and useful, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow, and it helps more people hear balanced discussions like this. Now, let's talk about leadership and pressure at the top. Any government in power during a time like this will be judged mainly by security. People do not first ask about big grammar or long plans. They ask a simple question: am I safe? Right now, many Nigerians are still answering that question with no. That is why criticism is growing louder. That is why every arrest, every military move, every security statement is being watched closely. Some supporters of the government say progress is being made quietly and that security work is not something you advertise loudly. Others say quiet progress is not enough when citizens still feel unsafe. Both views exist, and both are part of the national conversation. What people really want is consistency, not strong action today and silence tomorrow. Another issue is trust. Many communities no longer trust that help will arrive on time. When trust is low, rumors grow fast. People start believing that powerful people are protecting violent groups. Whether true or not, the damage this belief causes is serious. It weakens unity and creates anger between regions and groups. That is why leaders must not only act, they must communicate clearly and honestly. This is also happening at a time when politics is slowly warming up again. As future elections come closer, insecurity will be used in arguments, campaigns, and debates. Some people will exaggerate. Some will downplay. Viewers must be smart enough to separate facts from emotional talk. Not every loud voice is telling the full truth, and not every calm voice is innocent either. What should matter most is results: fewer attacks, safer roads, children in school without fear, farmers back on their land. These are the real indicators, not social media fights. Let me pause you here for a second. If you believe Nigeria deserves honest leadership and real safety, please like this video and subscribe now. Also share it so others can listen and think for themselves. Another angle many people forget is how long this problem has lasted. This did not start today. Different governments, different promises, same pain for many communities. That tells us the solution is not simple. It involves security reform, justice, economic opportunity, and community cooperation. Force alone is not enough. Dialogue alone is not enough. It has to be balanced and sustained. People are also asking about accountability. If investigations truly show that some individuals helped violent groups in any form, then Nigerians expect clear action. Not selective action. Not hidden settlements. Clear, lawful steps that restore confidence. Without accountability, every new promise will sound empty. At the same time, we must be careful not to turn this into a regional blame game. Insecurity hurts everyone. It weakens the economy, scares investors, and damages Nigeria's image globally. When one region burns, the whole country feels the heat. So the real gist here is this: pressure is rising, questions are louder, and patience is running out. Nigerians are watching closely. They are listening carefully. They are comparing words with reality. And history shows that when people feel ignored for too long, frustration grows in dangerous ways. One thing many people are now noticing is that silence from leaders creates more noise among the people. When there is no clear explanation, people fill the gap with assumptions. That is exactly what is happening now. Nigerians are not just asking whether violent groups are being pushed back. They are asking how, by who, and for how long. People want assurance that what is happening is not just temporary pressure but a lasting change. Another issue is the feeling that some communities have been abandoned for too long. When citizens feel forgotten, they stop believing in promises. This is why every government action is now being judged very harshly. Even good steps are questioned because trust is already low. Rebuilding that trust will take more than speeches. It will take steady action that people can see and feel in their daily lives. Also, many Nigerians are worried about young people. In areas affected by violence, you find many youths with no jobs, no schools, and no hope. When hope is missing, bad influence finds space. This is why security is not only about uniforms and equipment. It is also about opportunity, education, and fairness. If these things are ignored, the problem only changes shape. It does not disappear. At this point, if you are still watching and you appreciate this kind of clear and balanced breakdown, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really supports the work and helps us keep these discussions going. Now, let us talk about responsibility. Leadership comes with responsibility, especially during hard times. Nigerians expect leaders to rise above politics and personal interest. They want to see cooperation, not blame shifting. They want to see results, not excuses. This is why many people say this period will define how history remembers those in power. Another concern people raise is communication. People do not expect leaders to know everything, but they expect honesty. When information is shared clearly, panic reduces. When information is hidden, fear increases. Clear communication builds confidence. Even when the situation is difficult, there's also the role of citizens. While government has the biggest responsibility, communities also play a part. Sharing verified information, supporting lawful security efforts, and rejecting harmful rumors can reduce tension. Unity does not mean ignoring problems. It means addressing them without tearing each other apart. What we are seeing now is a country at a turning point. Nigerians are tired of recycled promises. They want a future where children can dream without fear, and where hard work is rewarded, not punished by insecurity. This desire is growing louder every day. As we move forward, the next few months will be very telling. People will watch actions more than words. They will measure progress by safety, not announcements. And they will remember who stood firm and who stayed silent. Let me pause here again, so we move step by step and keep everything clear. Before I stop, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts respectfully in the comments.